And good morning.
Good morning. Just making a video.
So today we have assigned the fabric to the student. We have our front and back of our monster. His monster is going to have on sunglasses and he has a mouth. And so this is part one. He is now going to get his needle. He has his needle and his thread, and he is going to actually learn how to stitch today. So here you go. He's going to take his monster. He's going to start from the back side. He's going to go through the back, up to the front, and he's going to try and make small stitches. Pull it on through. And so he's going to make one stitch. He's using black thread because his sunglasses are black. So then he'll go right next to that and go down and flip his material over, pull his needle through, and be able to, he'll go all the way to the outside of his glasses, bit by bit. But I do want to show him another way that he can do it so that his stitches will be nice and close together. So what he can do, so he doesn't want his, now if he gets a loop like this, you'll need to pull your thread because it wasn't even. So he has a big stitch here. We don't want it that big. So we're going to go in between that because the quality of our thread, our spaces in between, is what make us want to buy really name brand clothing such as Under Armour, Nike, Louis Vuitton, Armani suits, because we want our clothing to last for a long time. So the other thing he can do is he can put his needle through, pull it back out, he can feel it, and then just push it back up. He can see the silver part of the needle and say, that's how big I want my stitches, and you push it back through. Come back out just a little bit and push it through. This is easy when you're doing a straight line, but it can be quite challenging when you're doing the circular motion. So we have 1 stitch, 2, 3, and then we slide our needle through, and we don't want to pull too tight or else it'll make the material pucker. So I'm going to let him make his decision of how he wants to do his stitches. So he can go through, flip it over, come back, and when he looks at the back of his material, since the black you couldn't see, you can see a nice continuous stitches. And go up, flip it back over, and down. So he's going to do that until he gets his mouth sewed on, his sunglasses, his mouth and his sunglasses on. If he wants to add a nose, he may do it at this time. At that point, when he's finished, he can add, he'll take his little arms and his legs, and he'll place them on here. He'll take a straight pin. A straight pin has a head on it, and he will then pin these on. Also, he'll take his other pins out. Then the next step will be to add his back, and he'll add his back on. Then he'll pin that back. He'll take more pins. He'll pin that on. Because once he sews down this line, it will sew his legs and arms onto it, so he does not have to sew twice. He'll take a pencil and make a 1/4 inch mark so he'll know where to sew. That is the end of part 1. Thank you.